So let's do a little thing here. Why can't any of the factions in 40k just steamroll all the other ones? Of course, starting with the Imperium. Why can't the Imperium just steamroll everyone else? They have the Imperial Guard, the Space Marines, the Sisters of Battle, the Adeptus Mechanicus, the Custodes, the Imperial Knights, etc., etc. Well, this is an issue a lot of games get stuck with when it comes to people wondering why their faction can't win. They don't zoom out of their faction. 40k is not just a planet or a solar system, it is the galaxy. And even with all these different factions within the Imperium, they still don't have enough bodies to put everyone everywhere. Hell, one of the campaigns I brought up before, the Taros campaign, the forces that fought in that campaign were literally the forces in that nearby area that the Imperium could scrape together. Because around that time, the Imperium was still dealing with the Second Tyrannic War, the incoming Black Crusade of Abaddon the Despoiler, and the Wars of Armageddon. Not to mention every other war that was going on. Much like the Roman Empire, the Imperium is vast, but its armies can't be everywhere. And yeah, 1,000 Space Marines may seem very strong, but you gotta remember, that's 1,000 individuals. And these guys are expected to fight to take planets. Then there's another major issue: constant infighting. Whether it be Space Marines fighting Space Marines, Guards fighting Sisters of Battle, or Custodes just stabbing another Space Marine chapter or anyone else, the Imperium has a nasty habit of constantly infighting. And there's a million reasons from this, ranging from one side calling the other a heretic, lines of communication not being clear about who's in charge, leading to honor fights, or in the cases like the Badab War, it is literally an argument of whose jurisdiction begins and ends where. And then, even with Roboute Guilliman coming back and trying to reorganize the Imperium, he's meeting a lot of stiff resistance. When he tries to implement actual helpful changes to the system rebels against him. It's actually stated in the Dark Imperium series that he's kind of in a cold war with both the Inquisition and the Ecclesiarchy. Two factions within the Imperium, by the way, that cause more problems than they actually solve. In fact, in the book Plague War, the Sisters of Battle are convinced by one priest to countermand Guilliman's orders, kill a few Ultramarines and a Sister of Silence, just to kidnap what they claim to be a saint. So yeah, those are some of the reasons why the Imperium can't win in 40k. The Imperium is its own worst enemy. Don't worry, we'll cover the other factions.